wanted to get a Pixel 8 or Pixel 8 Pro, I hope you already bought it because the trade-in deals are dried up. The trade-in values are horrible. Horrible, horrible. Like, this is embarrassing. So, right now, if you want to trade in your Pixel 7 to get a Pixel 8 on Google's website, $190. That is basically 1/3 of the original purchasing price, which was $599. So let's round that up to $600. Less than a third, 30% value year over year. And if that doesn't tell you something about how Google values their own hardware, that's really bad. And if you want to trade in your Pixel 7 Pro, it's, let me see, $265. So that's less than a third as well, because that's $899 MSRP, $900. This is less than 30%. I have never seen any manufacturer that has offered so little for their own phones year over year, especially towards their trading in towards their new devices. And what's also gone is no free watch if you get the Pixel 8 Pro, no free Pixel Buds if you get the Pixel 8. So basically, it's like, here, spend $1,000 on our phone if you hate yourself and you want to lose tons of value on your phone. If you were to come to me and say, should I trade in my Pixel 7 Pro for a Pixel 8 Pro and get less than $300 for it, I would say no, because it's still a pretty darn good phone and it's only a year old. And the Pixel 7, it was $599. It's still a good phone this year. So what I would recommend now, because I know there's going to be some of the questions I get, wait for the holiday sale. So when we get around to like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving sales and stuff like that, historically, what happens is these phones will go on sale. They'll have like a $100 price drop. They'll have some other deals and stuff. And Google was really, really aggressive with having these kind of spurred sales every once in a while this last year. I think it worked well for them, and I think it probably will again. So, I mean, it was nice that they were generous enough to give us like a week after the phone came out where you could see the reviews, see if people like the phones, and then make your decision on whether you wanted to spend the money on it. But at this point right now, it's atrocious. Like, it's just bad. And I think the most you can get for a Pixel 7 Pro at Best Buy now is like $300, where you could get $550 before. So they had bonus top-off trade-in, free watches, free earbuds, all those things. Not anymore. It all gone. And like I said before, I said, if you want to get these phones, I said, make sure you get it during the pre-order or the early order process, because I predicted this. Last year it happened, the same thing. They were giving generous trade-in values. Last year you could trade in your Pixel 6 and get a Pixel 7 for like $50 or like $29 or something. I can't remember. It was really, really cheap. So I was like, heck yeah, you should totally trade in your phone for that. That's a good deal. Even this year, getting $550 for an $899 phone a year later, plus a $350 watch, that's a pretty lucrative deal. And I've been using the Pixel Watch 2, and I want to talk about that briefly for a second. I'm going to make a dedicated video. What I will say about this watch, though, is that it doesn't suck. I've had a lot of questions about it. I've been wearing it for a week now, and here's my consensus. They still needed 2 sizes. One size is not good. I don't even have a very big wrist. I have a pretty small wrist for someone who's like 6 foot tall. And I only have 2 extra little holes left on the watch band. So if you have even a moderately decent sized wrist for a dude, you can't wear this watch. You're going to have to find some sort of aftermarket watch band. And this is the larger watch band, by the way. So they need larger watch bands. They need more sizes. This one size, like I said, I don't have a big wrist, so it works okay for me. But this is like the lower end of the threshold of what I would consider for a smartwatch. Battery life, even with the sleep tracking stuff on, it's lasting me 24 hours. So at the 24-hour mark, I'm having about 30% battery left. That is pretty decent. I think that's pretty much on par with what I used to get with a normal Apple Watch, and you can make it through a day, which is good. Last year, I couldn't make it through a day. The original Pixel Watch, this one that I have right here, wouldn't last me an entire day. I couldn't use sleep tracking. Sometimes I couldn't even get to sleep because it would die before then. I would get like 16 to 20 hours, especially like notifications really kill the battery life on these things. So if you have notifications kind of minimized and you just use like the normal features, sleep tracking, heart rate tracking, fall detection, all that stuff, it should last you a full day. So I'll give them a compliment there that the battery life has gotten better, but it still needed additional sizes. I still don't think it's worth $350. this is like a $250 watch by my estimation. So it was good to get it free, but it ain't free no more. You got to pay for it. So, I mean, if I were going to buy a watch, I'd probably get a Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. And like Team Pixel sent this to me. So, anyway, but I did wear a blue suit yesterday and it matched. So, I mean, not blue suit. I had a blue shirt under my suit. So, back to talking about these phones. I think they're good. I think Google did a really good job with these phones. And yes, I know that trade-in values are a luxury. But the thing is trade-in values really help move phones, and they really incentivize people who are interested in buying one. But it really just doesn't speak well to your phones when, I mean, come on, $190 a year later for a Pixel 7? That's criminal. I mean, not really criminal, but I mean, it feels criminal. It feels like you're being robbed because that phone is worth well more than $190. And it just doesn't tell me a whole lot about how they're not willing to offer like more than that for a trade-in value, or less, like 200, what was it, $265? That's insane for a Pixel 7 Pro. So, if you want to buy one now, wait till the sales holidays. Like, don't buy one right now. Unless you're getting a deal through your carrier or something, which may still be possible, I would highly recommend holding off and waiting till they have another sale. They did a lot of these sales with all their phones throughout the last year or 2 years, ever since the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 7 came out. So that's kind of my guidance in this department. If you were to pay for one full price, because not everybody has a trade-in value, again, wait until there's a sale. Maximize it so you can get some. Hopefully they'll bring back the free watch deal, or they'll have some other deal, or they'll have some sort of a discount, or Best Buy will have some sort of a sale. And I will keep you guys up to date on that stuff. I did that this last year as well. Whenever I saw there was good trade-in deals or good sales on the Pixel 7, I made a video about it, or I made a post in my YouTube community section. And just, if you don't follow my YouTube channel, if you just watch the videos sporadically, I would recommend subscribing, just because I put a lot of stuff in the community section on the YouTube channel as well, with like updates and polls and links and things like that, especially when there's sales, because it's not always dedicated video material. But overall, I've had a pretty good experience with the phones. I like the Tensor G3. I love the brightness on the screen. Android 14 has worked out really smooth and well for me, and there's a lot to like. The modem seems to be better. Battery life seems to be better. So if you're a fan of the Pixel phones, I think they're good, but I think Google's really doing a disservice to their new phone by not trying to get people converted over to buy them, and two, by offering such petty amounts of money for their older phone, just 1 year old. And also, this is the Spigen Liquid Air or Air something, I can't remember. It's a Spigen case. This is the one that I almost always use for my Google Pixel phones. I have a link in the description if you care about it. They are very good, and I like them a lot. They give a little bit of protection, but it's just enough that I don't have to worry about scratching it up, and it's very, very light, and it doesn't really change the form factor too much. But anyway, that's all I got for now. Signing off for here. Hopefully you got a good deal. If you didn't, wait till the holidays, see what they have to offer. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So that's all I got. If you have any questions or comments, please go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button, and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.